Hello, friends. It is I, host Eric, and I'm here to tell you a bedtime story. I've already decided on the title of the story. The Magical Power Lady. Is it you? Is the title of the story. Obviously, if you're not a lady, it's not you, because it's the Magical Power Lady. But I think you're going to really enjoy this story. It's a really important story. One of the most exciting and suspenseful works of literature in the English language. Probably. We'll see how it turns out. So, once upon a time, there was a city in the olden days. The days back before electricity, back before industrialization and machinery and such. Back in the time when the world was rich with magic. It crept into every corner of life just about. But only a few people understood it. Because not only was this a long time ago, back in the time when magic was ripe in the world, but it was in an odd part of the world that sort of existed here on regular Earth and sort of existed in a separate area of reality called Special Earth. The people who lived in this, they all had lineage that came from Special Earth people. Special Earth people, some of them had the ability to use magic powers. But it was rare even among Special Earth people. But here on regular Earth, the community that was there, this city, and the city was called some Smum. Smum is what the city is called. Smum. It's Smum is how it's spelled. Okay. So in the city of Smum, county is also called Smum. And it's the capital city of a kingdom that's called Oos. Okay. And hi Rachel, come on in.
Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't know you're streaming.
I'm not asleep. Oh, streaming. Yeah, I'm telling a bedtime story.
That's good.
You can sit in that one. Or...
It's okay. I'm to sleep, so I'm going to go back.
You're going back to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just go to see what's going on, or what? You're going to get some of those things, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm telling a story, and the story's called the Magical Power Lady. Is it you? Question mark, exclamation point.
That's a good question.
It's the title. It's not really a question so much as it is part of the title of the story and also the live stream. But anyway, the story goes, as I was saying, is as follows. You see, once upon a time, a long time ago in the Middle Ages, there was a special part of Earth called Smum, the city of Smum, county of Smum, the kingdom of Oos. And it was on the border of Special Earth, which is kind of like Earth, but Special Earth. Special Earth, rarely, occasionally, people have magic powers. And since this Smum was populated by people who trace their lineage back to Special Earth, there was very, very rarely a sprouting of magical powers in the area. It happened frequently enough that everybody in the area believed in magic, so they all either heard credible accounts or seen it themselves. But the vast majority of people didn't have that ability. Well, one day, King Massolder Pow King Masolder Pow, um, he said, "Hey, listen, advisors, everybody gather together here. We got to have an important meeting." And some of his advisors included his war advisor, who was Viceroy West, and and some other people. And they all got together and they sat around this big table in the castle. The king said, "Well, listen now, Joe, Stu, uh, Mary, we've got a real problem." And everybody said, well, they didn't take him very seriously at first because they were accustomed to him. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Him just sort of blathering on about stuff and not really seeming to distinguish between that which was important and that which was not important. But he said, I'm serious, you people. Advisory committee, listen to me. There's a serious problem. I think that we are likely to be invaded, wait for it, by an enemy of some sort. And everyone gasped. But King Waddlecoot, or whatever your name was, we'll call him King Waddlecoot. But King Waddlecoot, why are you so sure we're going to be attacked? And at that point, King Waddlecoot took out an envelope. It was the outside of it, everyone could see, said, to King Waddlecoot from Wing Coddlecoot. Now, Wing Coddlecoot was just, it's just incidental that his name sounded like, the king, but he was also what you would call a rabble rouser. Wing Coddlecoot was always sending letters to the castle saying, I don't like this, I don't like that. I think your planters out front are ugly. Why use marble when you could use wood? How come no Halloween candy this year? Things like that. Just random notes that just were a hassle, for a hassle for King Waddlecoot. So the point is that King Waddlecoot said, listen, the problem is this. We are going to get invaded by France, probably. If not France, then somebody else. And they're like, but you still haven't asked the question, how do you know? And the king said, oh, I know. Me, I know, and Wing Coddlecoot, he knows. Isn't that right, Wing? You have your presentation ready? And Wing said, yes, Your Majesty. Well, gentlemen, what I have here are some posters that I made to show the seriousness of the situation, what's going on. He put the posters up on a poster presentation easel. And he said, all right, poster number 1, the problem. And on it, you can see pictures of various people, such as French people, German people, Italy, etc., with question marks over their head. And the word enemy next to question mark. For example, it even had on one of the boards King Waddlecoot's mom. Enemy? Question mark? Because what was trying to convey there is that they didn't know for sure. They couldn't be that sure, so you shouldn't be overconfident, which is always wise to err on the side under certainty, some unanticipated variables. So anyway, what was I saying? King Waddlecoot was doing something important. Oh, right. He said they're going to get attacked. And then the war advisor says, well, I don't know what to tell you, King. You have spent almost no money on our defenses these past years recently. You've just been wallowing in the extra revenue of peace and thinking we're going to get scrimped by without war fighting resources forever. Ain't going to happen. The king said, I know. No, but listen, here's the good news. I've got a plan that won't cost anything. Now, you all know, and I know, the people around here have magical powers. Some people do. I don't, you don't. We don't know anybody really who does, but you've all heard the rumors. You've all seen things. You've all been around when shit goes down. You've all felt the magic tingle that happens when somebody's casting magic spells and they're standing next to you and they're kind of sloppy with their spell casting and it splashes on you. You've all felt that. You've all been fondled by magic. You've all woken up to feel violated by some sort of rubbing happened during the night, only to know nobody physically was there, but somebody was there. They were astrally projecting into your ass. Okay, so anyway, so I know. Well, we have a solution. We're going to find the magic here. And one of the other advisors says, well, how are we going to find the person from the kingdom who's got magic? The king shakes his head. You're not thinking, Jonathan. You're not thinking. What am I paying you for? Jonathan points out that the king's not paying him. And why are you here, Jonathan? Why don't you go home? Jonathan says, I'm bored at home. The king just shakes his head and says, let me just deal with this shit. So, here's the deal. I'm the king. I'm King Waddlecoot. And I'm worried to get invaded. I need to find the magic lady. And you say, how are we going to find the magic lady? Well, my first thought is we should have her try on glass shoes. And as soon as we find a pair that fits, that will know that she's the magic lady. Except here's the problem with this plan. Once I thought about it more, I realized, number one, a lot of ladies probably have the same size feet. What are we going to do to distinguish between them? Number two, there's absolutely no reason to think that whether or not you fit into glass shoes is a good predictor or indicator of whether or not you have magical powers. So that probably won't work either. And number three, if we were to do that with the silver shoes or the see-through shoes and the, oh, come on, show off how nice you look thing, well, then, first of all, more than one chick has the same shoe size. So that's not going to work. Number two, you can really cut yourself if you break a glass shoe. You shouldn't wear glass shoes. Shoes are made for walking on. Why walk on something that, if it breaks, will slice open your foot and leave you essentially disabled for some sort of time after you very slowly heal from a deep crystal cut on the bottom of your foot from your glass sandals. And then the other thing to say about this is that another advisor interjects. He says, okay, well, listen, I got a better plan than glass sandals then. How about this? How about we go around the town and knock on people's doors and just say, hey, have you cast any magic spells lately, or do you know anybody who has? And the king kind of looked wide-eyed. Wow, Jesus, that's actually not a bad idea. Why don't we just ask people? And the table starts murmuring in agreement. Yeah, ask people. So the king says, fine. The next day, all of you people, each of you guys are the head of a department, send people from your department to go around and ask this. I want to find out who it is, if there's anybody who's a good partner for me. Assume it said there was. So what happens next? Well, what happens next is that we go around door to door. And one of the go around door to door guys is named Fabian. Fabian Exochilt Mooncake Lava Buns. He knocks on this one door, and the old man comes to the door and he says, hi, you remember me? I'm Fabian. You may know me by my more official name, Fabian Exochilt Drapery face. Yeah, that's my name. Something like that. You don't even know your own name? Why not? What's wrong with you? I told you my name. You still don't even remember. You don't even remember your first name now. I do. It's Fabian. And what's your middle name? Isidore? Is that your middle name? Or are you just asking me a question? both. It is middle limb, or it's, well, is it or not? Will you stop fucking around? It is, I'm sure, or not. I don't know. I'm partially asleep. Okay, I could go to another house then and see if they have magic powers. So then that guy, his name is Fabian Gunswallow, Gunswallow Frenestaderd, um, Exochilt. Fabian Darnswallow Esterturd. You go to the next house. Well, lo and behold, he knocks, and here comes this door, this lady. She got big ass eyes, and they're just wide open and dark bluish, greenish, purplish. Naturally, that color. Okay, they've got stripes of green and purple and blue and red, and they kind of clash with everything, frankly. But she doesn't mind because it makes her different, and she enjoys being different. Because being different means you're special, and being special means you don't have to worry about anything anymore because it's related to a species. That's what the word special means. So anyway, this lady comes to the door. She's got those big ass eyes, very like stare into your soul kind of look to her, and he's quite taken by surprise because he hadn't expected this. He hadn't expected there to be this very attractive woman standing there, and attractive she certainly was. She was endowed with not one but two ass cheeks, not two but one vagina, and a couple of pair of heaving chest pillows that made it very difficult for her to stand up straight. And so, homie, what's his name? Fabian. He says, "Why, hi! I'm here to doing a little walk around thing for the king. It's about the COVID virus. Yeah, but that's a secondary thing. Really, it's about something special that I have to know about you." And this girl, she blinks at him alluringly, and he goes, "Well, I need to answer some questions." And she goes, "Well, okay, go ahead and ask them then." And she blinks alluringly again. And at this point, Fabian's starting to feel a little nervous. He's pulled one of those Jerry Lewis maneuvers where he goes, and he pulls his shirt out. And so Lady Pants goes, "You seem like you're a little bit nervous." And Fabian says, "What about me? Nervous? I'm not getting nervous. I don't get nervous." And the girl's like, "Okay. Well, I mean, my question is, who do you work for? Why are you here?" And the answer was, of course, "I work alone. I work for snowmen and park rangers. I work for bicycles and love. I work for gum and chewing. I work for shoes and pooing. I'm working for the dentists that don't agree with the other dentists. Even if you do chew gum, I don't recommend Trident. I recommend Hubba Bubba because it's better." That's the kind of thing I'm saying. So anyway, what happened? Oh, right. I remember where we were. So he goes, "Well, hey, before we go any further, I explain what I'm here and what I'm doing and everything. Why don't you just tell me your name is so I don't have to keep referring to you without a name, which is challenging." And she said, "Well, I guess I need to think of one." And he said, "Well, don't you already have a name?" And she said, "Well, I'm kind of hiding out for everyone right now. I don't want people to see me." I was like, but. No buts. Down you go, mister. And down we went indeed. Where to go? to the thing that was heading towards the outside part. And so, what do you think is going to happen next in this story? I don't know. They keep falling asleep partially and they're like half dream talking, losing my train of thought. Oh, right. So I remember where I am. Fabian is at the door. So, what's your name, girl? She goes, My name is Hyacinth, Hyacinth. And, is that your first, middle, and last name? She says, No, that's just how I refer to myself. My name's actually Cynthia. Why do you call yourself Hyacinth? Because I just love clever stuff like that. Oh, do you think that's particularly clever? Oh, yes, very much so. Very much. Very clever. Oh, cool. You want to go for a walk? You already asked me that. Then later when it's not so, yeah. Oh, right, I remember now. What should I do right now? I don't want to tell you what to do. Okay, fine. But is that song over now? I was listening to from before. Hard to say. I'm so tired. All right, so what's his name? Landry or whatever they call it. He was happy to go. Okay, I'm gonna be happy to go now too because I'm about to pass out. So I should tell you this before I do pass out completely. Guess what? That guy, Fabian, does to that girl whose name is Gorgonzola or something like that, or Marigolds. I don't know. That's not my area of expertise. Okay, I am not awake. So if that made no sense at all, there you go. He ends up having sex with that girl, though. Okay, in case you were wondering. I didn't get around to that part because I kept getting sidetracked by some sort of nonsense. Oh my god! I'm such a tired pirate. I'm tired of pirating the seven seas, looking for booty. I want to pirate with some peas, looking for a snooty person who's very arrogant. I'm going right now. I'm not falling back asleep. Okay, where's my mouse? Where's my head? Where's my body? Where's my face? Where's my soul? All missing. Good night.